this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. And I am annoyed by the shadow, but I'm going to leave it, see if I can change it a little bit. I want to show you some things that I got, a haul, so you see what I'm going to be working on. And if you like my projects generally, then maybe you want to go ahead and pick these up. And by the time I am ready to rock and roll with a tutorial, you will have these papers available too. So this is all scrapbook.com, and let me start with the 49th and Market Curator's Meadow. So you guys know I'm an outdoorsy girl, so anything nature is going to float my boat. So here's the back of the sheet, and I love these sort of photo Polaroid things. And then there are these cut aparts. And when I'm hiking, I take pictures of little things a lot, like mushrooms. I have a purple mushroom. I will have to make sure I put it in the mini album that I make, or folio, or whatever I end up making. But anyhow, love these, just love it. Love the tones of, it just floats my boat. All right, this is called Meadow Juniper. So this is a great thing. I have a new app on my phone that identifies bird calls. If you guys want to know what it is, ask me and I'll look it up. But so lately I've been just putting it on, seeing what birds are in the area, and it's amazing. Nice, neutral, textured background. Again, lots of layers on it. Very muted. But this will be perfect for, you need some spaces that aren't real defined. You need some busy areas and then some areas that give your eye a place to rest. So I love that. Another sort of collage-y page with lots of elements that can be used. Those are pretty. All different moths. Pretty. And then here's another background page. This border strip with the mushrooms is fabulous. Just beautiful. All right, another one. This one's called Arbor, Meadow Arbor. Who doesn't like the little chipmunky? Lots of cute, a couple of cute frames, not lots. Pretty watercolory effect. And again, nice muted. It's a different collection than I normally get. I normally don't do 49 and Market, but I just have been inspired to be creative with ephemera, and I'll show you the ephemera that goes with the collection. I'll just sort of go through these a little quicker just so we get through it, because I don't know if you can see, but this pile's pretty tall. This one's called Field Notes. And I can see why. See, look at all the colors of the mushrooms. Oh, just beautiful. Okay, now this is the ephemera. I didn't take these out of the packages, and I'm sorry, but there's just a lot, and I will try to make sure the shine doesn't go in your face. All right, so these are Meadow laser cut elements, and to be honest, I waited till these were back in stock before I ordered the whole collection. So this one page has all of the mushrooms, and this shows you what we have. So we have bird cages, we have butterflies, we have some tabs, a circle of branches like a window, a fence, all sorts of things. So if you want to see more of it, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I'd love if you hit the like button as well, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. All right, so this is a rub-on transfer sheet. I think rub-ons are sort of coming back. I don't think they ever really went out, but they weren't as readily available as they are now. And look at this. It even has the splotches of paint, if you were to create this, that you could include. You would include the splotches. So that shows you what all is there. And I got 2 of those. A lot of times I will make 2 mini albums because I put them on my Etsy channel. If you want to see what I have, My Etsy channel is linked, but I like to make two of the same kind. You know, Etsy doesn't like you to make one of one thing and sell it. It just doesn't help their algorithms. Okay, and I got the solids pack to go along with everything there. So that was $49 in Market. Curator's Meadow. Beautiful green, isn't it? Gray green. Lots of texture. So then, there was a special, and I don't know if it's still going on, but you got this whole collection of Art Options Plum Grove. And this one I'll open up. And I think it was like a regular $60 on sale for $24, some ridiculous low price. And since I already was getting the other $49 in Market collection, I decided to go ahead and do that with this. And this is very pretty, very painterly effect. So here is, and there's 8 pages on this. Here's the back of the cover sheet. So if I wanted to, I could fussy cut these, which I probably will. And look, this is like a ready-made pocket cover. If I make a pocket, I can just slap that on the front of it and add an element, and there we go. This could be, you know how I like to do a pocket in the back side, the back page, inside cover. I mean, that would be perfect for that. So anyhow, Plum Grove, so obviously we're going to get lots of plum colors. Oh, I could see that as being on a cover. Or this. Oh my goodness. This is even prettier than I thought it would be. I'm going to put the link in the description box whether or not you still can get this. Oh, isn't that pretty? That could be on the cover too. Whether, if you still can get that great deal. And if not, the $49 in Market paper is always going to be a good deal. It's a nice solid cardstock. I would guess it's anywhere from 80 to 100 pounds. Maybe 100 pounds. I'll have to look it up and see what it is so when I make the tutorial I know. This is the kind of paper that you don't actually need to make a base with. I probably will just because that's how I do things. You know, use like a black cardstock to make the base. But I don't know if I would use black on this. Green would be an option. And off-white, probably. Or a brown. That could be the base color. I think there's no black tones in here, so I don't know that I would use black at all. And these also come with it. So this is chipboard word set. So look at all these words that you get with that. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. Treasured, family, happy, grateful, memorable. What I probably will do with this is use 1 or 2 on the cover and then make cards or scrapbook pages with the rest of it. An ephemera bit collection. So there we go. If you guys want to see more details, let me know and I'll post it on my Instagram and take it all out of the package. I don't know. I'm just looking at all the different things that are in this ephemera set and I'm loving it. It's not chipboard, it's just on paper, which is fine because sometimes you don't want the chipboard. This is laser cut wildflowers. So even if I am done with the collection and I don't have any paper left, these still would go great on cards or in my journal. And then I got 2 of these again, just because I love, oh no I didn't. I got 1 of these, the Plum Grove rub-on transfer sheet with flowers and butterflies. And then this one is just touches of color. So you could layer this fabulously. You know, put this down, add some of the ephemera on top of it. Oops. Just layering it. So I'm going to have fun with layering it. And these are the colored foundations packs. I'm going to open that. Yeah, you got a hint of what's below, huh? Just to see. That's on the inside. These would be great if you were doing a 12 by 12 scrapbook for someone. Man, all you need is this foundations page and maybe the ephemera. And wow, you could do some fabulous things with that. I don't do 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, but if I have any left, I might. And there's that. All right, then the piece de resistance. Yes, I went Graphic 45 crazy. Well, not really crazy. I love this new collection by Graphic 45, the Make a Splash collection. You know, it's got the painterly look, you know, the beautiful images, and the colors are fabulous. Even the solids are wonderful. So I'll show you with the 8x8 collection what the images are, just because it's easier to show up on camera. And then I'll show you what else I got with it. So here is the cover plate, which sometimes you can use. Is this put in backwards? Did I already take it out? I might have, or maybe that's how they package it. All right, so here is the regular piece. So in this Graphic 45, it's 8x8. You get 3 of each double-sided papers, and so total 8. Okay, 3 of 8. So there's 24 in there. So there's the front. Even these details would be fun. And look at that. Isn't that fabulous? It's just gorgeous. It's air bubbles, or it could be pearls. Whatever it is, it's just a beautiful design. So there's that. Seaweed. And there's the back side, which is a great pattern all in itself. Here is the cut apart page. So if you were to make a mini album, what would you use for if you wanted to use one of these? This one with the title, Born to be a Mermaid. This one, Make a Splash. That S looks like a mermaid tail. How clever. All the fish in the sea. I love you more than all the fish in the sea. The sea is calling and I must go. Seize the day. Haha. I was born to be a mermaid in the sea. It's just all pretty. Just all pretty. And here's the back side of them. So there's something on the back side. So do you use them and glue them down, or do you have them free flowing? And look at how this is. So you would cut this, and half of that design is going to be on one side and half is going to be on the other. Really creative, really clever. Nice cover, nice overall pattern on that. You know, I never used to be a purple and turquoise person, but I think when you play around with inks, then you realize how nice they go together. So real pretty. This is a great border strip, especially in that 12 by 12. I could see using that a lot. Oh, so much fun. I don't know which I'm going to dig into first. That's a nice overall pattern too. You know, you've got the purple, you've got sort of a coral color, you've got some yellow, and then of course you've got the blue. And I wonder if the newest Tim Holtz blue, the Mariners something, is that the same color? I don't have it, so you guys can tell me if that is the right color. And if so, I need to get it because that would be a great color to ink up my pages. And maybe blue. Maybe blue would be a good base color for this album. I have a dark navy that might be nice. There's the backside of that. All different mermaids doing different things. She's looking at something she found in the ocean. She's got a mirror. There's fish and seaweed and sea flowers floating around them. Oh, just pretty. And then here is another cut apart page. And there's the back of that. And again, this would be great detail to use as well. So that is the 8x8. So now you know that the 12x12 and the 8x8 is going to be the same. Now I also did pick up, I'll take this out so I can show you some of the fun things in here. Oh my goodness. So, I love you more than all the fish in the sea. Look at this pretty frame. Won't that be nice to do sort of a frame that you could put the picture in? I guess that would go inside there. Or a shaker card. There's that beautiful graphic 45 details. A little tag. The sea is calling and I must go. And this, the sea is calling and I must go. Another tag. And another tag. The clock that you get with graphic 45 ephemera. Make a splash. Okay. That would be a great cover title. And then stick stamps. It looks like stamps. That's the word I'm looking for. And there's that one. Here's another tag. You know what these are good for? It's got the holes on both sides. That if you're making a traveler's notebook, you could put it on some chipboard or even cardstock and laminate it, and then you can have it as the wraparound for a journal. If I have any left over, I might make another travel album. I have the travel album from Graphic 45, and I just made a travel album for Nature Notebook. But if I have any left over, I could do it with this one too. Oh, and then you get some cool mermaids. A couple of fish, starfish, starfish, seahorses. Another mermaid. Some shells, lots of shells. Oyster. Can you imagine taking some Wink of Stella and putting it on the pearl? Wouldn't that be fun? Another one of those fish, born to be a mermaid. More shells. Starfish. Starting to run out of room. I'll go over here. Another seahorse. Another stamp. A couple of little banners. That says make a splash. That one doesn't say anything, but it's got shells on it. And then a couple more shells. Seize the day. And I think that's it. All I have left is just the offcuts. All right, let me show you the patterns and solids, because sometimes you get things different in here than in the collection. So beautiful purple solid, and there is beautiful shells. So you get 2 of each in this Graphic 45 patterns and solids. So sort of a lilac. It's got little undulating waves on here. And then here is this. Again, great for detail for graphic 45 pages. There's fish, and then a deeper purple, sort of a pinky purple, and that's a nice background page. Again, here's this nice deep blue, and this is why I think blue might be the color I go with, just because that blue is perfect. And then there is some more scales, that's the word I'm looking for, a lighter blue, and there's the words. I always like these for the back page of mini albums because it's got the theme, it's got the color, but it's not real busy, and it's good for a back page. But I might use it somewhere else in the book. I don't know. I don't know yet. That's nice too. And there we go. There's those sort of pearly, bubbly things coming up. So that is what I got for the Make a Splash collection. I got the patterns and solids. I got the die cut ephemera. I got the 8x8 and the 12x12 collection pack. So I will be making a mini album with this. They don't have the chipboard. They're looking for a supplier for the chipboard right now. So if you're saying, where's everything else? I think that I got everything available for this collection. I'm not positive, but I'm fairly sure. And then the last thing I got was Graphic 45 P.S. I Love You. So you're thinking, why are they doing a Valentine's Day collection? And it was not Valentine's Day. This would be great for weddings, which is probably why it came out now, but also anniversary. So I'll turn this over and start with these cut aparts. So it's got black with green and a gray pink accent. It's not really pink. It's a gray with pink undertones. How's that? So you get 3 of those. And this one I just got the 8x8 and the patterns and solids. This is all sort of stamps. And that's the back of that. I was just going to make something a little more simple than a full-blown mini album. And here's the back of that. Some nice cut aparts. Nice border strips. It says happily ever after. That says love is sweet. That says love makes the world go round. And that says P.S. I love you. Oh, P.S. I love you, you and me. Okay. And then the back is a nice off-white on black, sort of a gold, not gold. All right, this one has the wreath around it with different verbiage. P.S. I love you, always and forever. And there's the back of that. That's a nice detail. And then we get this one with the beautiful flowers and different words on there. And there's the back of that, which is all the words. That's sort of a nice stripe made with the green of the flowers and then the flowers on the opposite side. You take a look at it and you see how detailed it is. You look at it like this and it looks like stripes. And then there's the back of that. And then the last page, this says love all through it. And then there's the back. Love that because I will use it cutting it this way so it sort of has stripes. That will make a nice accent to it. And then the patterns and solids I will go through real quick. So 16 sheets, 2 of each. There's that. P.S. I love you. It's a pretty green, isn't it? Nice muted leaves. Here's the black with verbiage. And here is the off-white with the black and white flowers. And one more. Oh no, 2 more. Oops, I already saw that. There's the black. Oh, there's that. That's nice. And then here's another white. And it's just says love in a couple of different sizes. So, quite a haul, huh? Lots of fun things. Which are you most excited about? I do believe I'm going to work on the Plum Grove because I need to make an album as a gift for someone. So I probably will just do something with that. So double check and see if you want to craft along whether or not the Plum Grove that bundle is still available. And even if it's not, it's still fantastic paper and you could do a lot with it. So that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the fun things I got. Don't forget to check the links in the description box. Check out what I've got on sale in my Etsy shop. I do have some things on clearance, and I will be adding a couple of things to it as well. So thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous day.